Sorry about yesterday. So it turned out that I had way too much wrapping paper, and I literally spent part of the afternoon trying to sort through it, and I couldn't make it then fast enough. So, but at least I got my body light enough where I can actually go ahead and do stuff again. I also figured out a solution to my adhesive problem. So yeah, so I am working on all of that right now. Alright, so let's see if we can get this last quest done. That is annoying. I'm not a fan of
This unit will not be accepting request to sit on Santa's lap. We apologize for the inconvenience. Oh, oh, oh. Happy holiday. N.A. loading. Happy.
Hey, where you been? Getting kind of lonely over here. You are such a sight for sore eyes.
Oh, he's sweet. I'm thirsty, babe.
Sure, what can I get you?
He's such a flirt. I just want to talk.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Attempt to acquire a Christmas tree.
About the future.
Sure. What's on your mind?
Okay.
All trees contain highly dangerous levels of radiation.
What does the future hold for you, Beckett?
Honestly, you have given me what I've always wanted.
On this gentle
This
planet.
bar.
Oh,
Yeah, it's always been a dream.
oh,
A place where I can make some caps and shoot the shit with people like you and maybe even get drunk once in a while, you know? I never had the means to build something like this for myself or to have someone else care about what happens to me. I'll tell you what. It's the best damn feeling in the world.
I kind of don't mind him. I kind of like him better than the chick. He's just a normal dude. I mean, having you brought here is pretty great.
It is, right? I mean, I've got random weirdos who wander up all the time. I love it. We got traders, hunters, scavengers, you know, even a decent super mutant named Grom.
Oh!
And luckily we haven't attracted anyone hostile yet.
parameters
But don't worry. If they show up,
complete.
I'll make them
Ready to
regret
make
it.
list.
Gotcha.
Ready to check twice.
How's Frankie doing?
Well, he's still a little bit messed up from all the counts. But he's slowly getting back to normal. You know, I actually convinced him he needed to find something to do. You know, something to keep him busy while he recovers, so... He's becoming a traveling merchant.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think it'll do him a lot of good, you know? Gives him a chance to collect his thoughts and... You know, shake off all the crap the eagle's stuffed in his head. Yeah, he stops by here from time to time. Maybe you'll run into him soon.
Nice. So he attracts merchants as well, multiple ones.
Subroutine.
You ever feel with destroy the boy?
Completely? No way. Even after all three leaders are gone, the rest are gonna scatter across Appalachia. We'll never be finished hunting them down, but we can damn well make sure their numbers get smaller.
Okay, that's enough for now.
Oh, fair enough. What else can I get you?
Oh, oh.
You got it.
You like steak? Yeah, okay. That's what steak.
Number of registered. Naughty
Let it
children.
go.
This unit is suffering from a severe coal shortage.
So let me go to the nucleus. The nucleus get pretty heavy.
Gathering presents.
Delicious.
Loading here.
Just a dude who wanted a bar. Can be mad at that. Oh, that's one fact. Okay, let's go real quick. Not fruit. Yeah, but fruit. I think I can spare 17 caps.
Picked a good. You are such a sight for sore eyes. Sure. What can I get you? You got it.
Let's see, yes.
I love it when you look at me like that.
Reminds me of my fiance with this little corny jokes like that. I guess that's why I don't mind him very much. All drinks. Not berries. All foods. Chess. This is a truly a process to do this. Fence. So just put all this up. I have too much shit. Just enough. Sweet. This way I don't have to worry about it. Okay, so armor. Let's go to. Let's go finish that quest, shall we? Grenades and stuff. It's a little better. This guy needs to go. Don't even have enough room to sell it though. Let me try something. Yeah, the freaking content management. This game's a fucking nightmare.
Due to the hardened nature of this unit's exterior, the action is unavailable at this time.
set foundation.
Yes, security is our priority.
Okay, let's go ahead and sell grenades.
Artisan's Corner has everything you need to make your next survival project a success.
Cocktails can go. Sweet. Sweet. Shortening myself up a little bit. Let's do it. What the fuck should I play? Peace. I need to just eat that. Take people with that.
Security incident detected. Filing. Report. Done.
It costs blackouts. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I'm okay with these. I'm okay. Alright, this is getting annoying. So, Atlantic City. I haven't killed that one. It's like bouncing off of me right now. Yeah, seriously. Like that to their butt. So switch guns. Seriously, you guys saw the whole firefight and nothing. Useless. Damn muties.
So heavy. Airline would charge him extra.
Let's see what's falling apart today. So, are you gonna stick around a little longer? Could always
Jesus,
use
calm your
someone
pants,
like
lady. We're in the
you.
swamp. I literally just saw through her eyes and stuff. Gotta kill them because if I don't. That should clear all the way. Use your guard if you can.
So, if I help with this,
When you help, not if.
right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! Oh, I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, a witness. Good. I mean, hello again.
I think they make it out of here. Especially Cranky McCranky.
So, you managed to get here in one piece. Took you long enough to get off that vertibird. Time is of the essence here.
Yes, of the essence, right. Of course, yep. You're Abby, right? You sure you want to get clean?
Focus here, Jeannie.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, Maran, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
Seriously.
No. This isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother?
Yep.
It's hard to tell with these things.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before. I don't live to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't fast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the Pine Barrens and kill an adult devil? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option, we've got to.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm saying.
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the Barrens.
Okay. How do you know for sure we'll even be able to find an adult level?
I don't. But it's our only shot, all right? And I don't leave without results.
Okay, we can just use the juvenile blood. So we need to kill literally folk legends.
I'm still trying to process that it's real at all, frankly. Let's just hope that it is.
Okay, let's do this. How are we going to find this thing?
Not sure. Hey, Egghead. How do we draw an adult devil out?
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. If you can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center, maybe the scent will draw the devil out of the Barrens.
I could probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now, thanks to you and Mom.
Hey, don't bring your mother into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... My word is finally. You are not coming. Wait for us here. We'll be back with the blood.
You'll never change, will you?
Go ahead, walk away.
It's such a good
Not like
idea.
I'm trying to save your life or anything.
Okay, so first of all, we have a broken gap gun. Okay, let's see if we can get enough materials.
I've got nothing to say to you right now. I'm just disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, just to fix myself again, gun, even if I feel like trying.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
Looks at the blood with caps dancing in its eyes. He fails to see the extraordinary chemical makeup of this so-called devil's blood. At first glance, it seems similar to animal period. However, initial trials show that it also has the same effects as most depressant. This potent combination both excites the brain and creates a feeling of euphoria and mental stimulation while completely relaxing the body. But make no mistake, is highly addictive. Its effects on the human body are not to be taken lightly. Human trials seem to be successful. I have long debated trying to bid myself to observe the effects. Firsthand, of course, its highly addictive nature is a risk, but I'm sure that the effects will be lessened on someone who's well aware of its consequences, such as myself. Sure, neurological effects. The blood lights up the brain like a fireworks on the 4th of July. I've been doing some trials, and the effects are nothing less than amazing. The blood directly stimulates the ventromedial prefrontal cortex of the brain, which is pretty much the front part of the brain, which acts as a pleasure center. It's like having all your favorite things, everything that has ever existed in the world, collates into one substance. Not only that, but continuously stimulating the VPC with the same trigger. Substance creates a heavy need, reliance, and sickness. Cat wants to play. Create a heavy need, reliance to seek out a substance again, which with blood, which is so potently that one single dose overwhelms the VPC. There's such more to learn. I need more. I need to take more. Symptoms. I wanted to write this empty to blank about the symptoms that result from using blood. It's like using brain in constant fire, and you think that more blood is like water. when you put the water on fire, it extinguishes to the burn. Sorry, I'm playing with the cat while I'm reading at the same time. But more blood makes it burn more, but the burning feels good at the same time. So you think, okay, hey, I don't need to put the fire out. Maybe I just want to burn and raise my mind. Sometimes it feels like I'm being sucked into a vortex. There's no end. Just a swirl, and I'm about to reach the singularity in the center of it, but there's never enough blood to reach the singularity, and instead I am lost part of an empty event horizon. No stopping. You can't stop blood. I'll be like draining your body of all your natural blood and expecting to survive. And why would you ever want to? Blood feels better than my actual blood. Why would anybody ever want to stop? How did I even live before blood? I can remember, but I also don't care. So these are the good old doctor's notes. At the casino last night. I was on a huge winning streak, just kept betting more and more. I couldn't stop myself. First, I used up our savings, and then Steven's college fund. We were going to be millionaires with the return I was getting. I was going to take it to Hawaii, maybe repair a marriage. We were going to be happy again, and then I bet the house, and I went down from there. I'm sorry, Connie, but I lost it all. Rob in the pub doesn't even know I'm not even going to be able to pay my tab.
Teapotty chat. But we got work to do.
Yeah, we do. I gotta fix my gun.
is a different breed. Truck. I won't say
I wish I knew Tim's secret.
serious? Okay, we're coming. Let me try this now. Oh, that's annoying. It's okay, we're gonna do a little streaming here in a little bit. She's doing the bed. Give me missiles. Okay with that. Seriously? And of course there's Jersey Devils now. Fuck. What do you want, Meow Meow? Let's clean this up, shall we? Go down there. I ain't gonna do that. Maybe Frank. It's being very slowly, which means she parts. For me, will you? There we go, baby. Go on. Through the window. The window. Two Jersey Devils there at the bottom. I saw you. Speak to my tongue.
This is it. Oh, my daughter's grateful we're about to whack a living legend for her.
Whatever you do, you're lucky you're not the one getting whacked. Yes, God forbid you do your part as your father.
Yeah, and I'm sure you're just as much of a saint, ain't you? I see that arsenal you keep in your pocket. Just gonna pretend like you haven't left a trail of bodies in Appalachia in your wake?
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
I know you're not supposed to have a favorite kid, but I did. And it wasn't Finn. When Abby was real little, I took her under my wing. She was a total daddy's girl. Showered her with affection, gifts. I used to let her sit in on all of our meetings. We showed her the ropes. Hate to admit it, but she would have been a top-tier maid woman. But there's a reason they call the Cosa Nostra the family. It's 'cause it replaces your real one. And you've got to fuck over your real one to keep the family happy.
Yep. That's true. They're starting them earlier on crime, I see. So what changed between you and her?
What didn't change is the real question. Abby, she was, getting older. Becoming more of a teenager, less of a little girl. She was growing into a formidable young woman, and I was surprised.
Just to grow up, Why did it suddenly become an issue for her to become? Why did it become sort of an issue for you to become a monster?
It's not that it suddenly became an issue. It's that, well, when you're a kid, it don't mean nothing. It's all fun and games. Once you're an adult, you're locked into that life for, well, life. She was gonna end up just like me. Just, you know, with less respect.
Yeah, because she's a woman.
There ain't a law saying women can't be in the family, but there's always been opposition to letting them reach positions of power.
Just like the monster
Yeah,
sister.
it's tradition. It's always been men who have done the killing, stealing, the plotting. I was next in line to be godfather. Do you really think they would have accepted her as my heir with no issues? Just ask Conchetta. Why do you think she has a target on my ass? If she could have been Don, Quintino would have chosen her. She's his flesh and blood, after all.
Yeah. So the mafia has accepted Concerto's a widow, you will be stepped down. That doesn't explain how she became addicted to devil's blood. Let's go with the first one. Very old-fashioned.
Of course not. Let's not compare apples to oranges here. Abby and Conchetta are two entirely different stories. I owe her nothing. That woman is ruthless. She'd make a great tyrant, not a leader. I can almost admire it if she'd stop trying to murder me for 2 seconds. But we got more important things to worry about. Like Abby.
Okay.
I wasn't about to set Abby up for disappointment. Trained her all these years just to be rejected. I just distanced myself from her. Didn't let her sit in on my work no more. I never told her why. Over time, she just got the hint. That's when she started acting out. She knew I was the big player moving devil's blood around AC. I don't know if she knew I discovered it, but that don't really matter now, does it? There's tons of chems you can get hooked on in this shithole, but she got hooked on the one thing that she knew would get my attention. Trouble is, blood is highly addictive. She got in to win my love with some such bullshit, but there's no getting out with that poison.
No one here is a fault. She's just a child. You were under the thumb of the family. You didn't have a choice. It was her choice to try devil's blood in the first place. Can't see why it's your fault. You're both at fault here for being a terrible father, never for reaching out the worst ways possible. I'm not going to judge, jury, and execute, but you have a lot of issues to work out with your daughter. You left her to fend for herself with no explanation. Of course, you're responsible for addiction. No. You're both at fault here for being... Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one because I think they're both at fault. So he technically wasn't a terrible father because he knew how the things work. But he does have a lot of issues to work out with his mother. So he was trying to protect her from a lifetime of disappointment like Concerta. So he pushed her away from the lifestyle so she could become something else. She decided to lash out and try to get stuff. So I am going to go with a neutral answer.
I never asked you to be. I just figured you wanted to know what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you're right. We got a lot of issues to work through.
Yeah.
This is the...
Really don't want to, Antonio. Really don't want to.
Then he won't need a gun.
I won't let them get their mitts on me. Don't you worry.
I hear vibrations.
Cross Buttercup, and you'll regret it.
in.
know where all my shit is.
We'll see about the way out.
And this city's filled with grim corruption.
Let's go get
Looks like it's only a matter of time before nature takes this place back. That'll be a sight to see.
This is so convenient. Fantastic. Kill this guy. Yes, he will. Like this. It's fine. So close. This is so jerky. It's not No, not right now. Not right now. Bad time. On my back.
devil blood. Oh, look at all that blood! Pure devil blood. Do you know how much this shit is worth?
I tell you what, kid.
why don't you take a little more than you need? It'll take longer, sure, but Abby's waited this long already. I'm sure she can last a bit longer, and I can take the rest back to Jean and make an exclusive line of elite blood. We could make a killing off it.
Oh my god. Okay. Regressing into your old ways, going down this path will only drive you further away from your daughter. When that killed it, we don't see any harm in taking it.
Poor devil's already in sorry shape, don't you think? There's enough puddled on the ground there. Just take it from there.
So here's the thing. Even if we got rid of this drug, there's always going to be another drug will appear. It's just the way things are. We see it in our real world. So I could try to get rid of it, I could stop it, or I can make a profit. So, alright. Let's see. Okay, whatever. Let's do the moral path.
But there's... Well, you might be right there. Maybe I'm losing my grip on myself. I'm getting too old to chase these caps, kid. I don't know how much time I got left. The mob aside, I might as well spend the rest of it trying to make it right with my kids, right? Just take enough for Abby, all right? Just leave the sucker to his own devices. Come on, kid, you don't have all the time in the world.
Take just enough for Abby, take extra for until you scheme. Take extra for until you scheme. All my weapons are broken, I don't have much left. Staying down here, I'll tell you this right now. Okay, up here seems pretty close to safety. Hey, what the fuck are you doing? Oh, he's trying to
Yes! You and me! We're gonna be rolling in caps, kid. I know I saw an entrepreneurial spirit inside of you. Come on. Let's get back to the lab.
That was pure luck that shit got stuck in there.
All right, Jeannie, we got the goods. Hey, where's Abby?
Yeah. About that.
I'm gonna ask nicely one more time. Where is my daughter?
She took off. It wasn't my fault. I swear, Antonio, she just left.
Why on earth would she do that? Her life's in jeopardy, for God's sake.
This is a crackhead, bro.
She said she needed to be alone. That this is a mistake.
What? No, that doesn't make any sense. Did she say where she went?
Sorta. She said she went to the place where she met her real father.
Kids and their dramatics. We need to go find her then.
Okay. So let's move fast. What's the plan here?
I'll tell you what the plan is. It's real simple. We go to this overly dramatized place and we find Abby. Then we bring her back here whether she likes it or not.
Where's this place where she met a real father? Are you a real father?
Yes, genius, I am. And I'm pretty sure I know where it is. It's where she first saw me whack a poor fool on the job. Hard to keep a calendar in times like this, but she was still a kid at the time. Fella owed the family caps for some blood he never paid for. He never came up with a cap, so we wasted it. I wasted it. I guess you could say it was Abby's first lesson in what happens to an addict at the end of the line.
I should take off like that.
You and me both, kid. It's completely irrational, I know. She's probably just being a drama queen. You know how teenagers are. Well, she's 20, but that's just a teenager with an extra year. Agree. Let's go.
That's a teenager with extra years. That's it, son.
Abby,
find me.
What the hell's gotten into you?
Please, just leave me alone. It's best for everyone involved if you just leave me alone.
Abby, what the hell's gotten into you? We got the sample. You need to come back to the lab.
Why even bother with it? Is there even a point to this antidote?
What are you talking about?
Do you even remember what happened here, Dad? You wasted a guy on blood because he didn't pay up. What even sets me apart from him? Why does he get a bullet to the head and I get an antidote?
Abby, this is ridiculous. I'm not gonna just let you die over something that happened 14 years ago. We can't just let her walk away.
For the love of all holy and unholy, please stop within whining and take your stupid antidote. Do you feel responsible for that man's murder? Let's ask.
I may not have been the one to pull the trigger, but I just stood by and let it happen.
You were a kid, man.
I know I was young, but I could have done more. I could have distracted my father, pushed him out of the way, something.
It's the mob that would fall. How did you leave the lab?
How? I mean, it's not like we were locked inside. I told Jean I needed to be alone to think about things. She's totally tweaked out all the time. It's not like she'd put up a fight.
That's fair. You can't throw this away.
A normal life, huh? Let me ask you something. What life do I have to return to? What point is there? My mother's too busy looking in a mirror to look at me. My brother can't be there for me for forever. He has his own life to live. My father kills people and ruins their lives for a living, and I've never even been good enough for that. So let me ask you again. What do I have to go back to? With a life like that, what'll even stop me from using again? Then all of this would be for nothing.
It's not wrong. It's highly addictive. Good enough. God, enough of this winning. Maybe your family was awful to you, but giving up on life just lets them win. Antonia's out of the family now. Maybe things can change.
I would love to believe that. I really would. But how do I know I can trust his word? Anyone can lie.
Sure.
Only actions show change. Consistent action. How do I know anything is going to change? What proof is there?
I guess there isn't much to show right now.
I'm not surprised. I don't believe my father fought the devil selflessly. Is there even enough blood left for me, or is he gonna sell it all?
There's plenty left for you, kid, but I also got enough where I can turn a profit with the rest. I'm sure you understand. It's not like I'm harming anyone.
It's not about the blood or even the stupid devil. It's about the fact that you've always chosen Caps over me. Why did you walk away from me? What did I do wrong?
He knew the family never accept you as one of them. He just didn't want to see you set up for disappointment and failure. He always persuaded you there was no point in leading you on. You don't do anything wrong. He's just a coward that said to you to answer not me.
Even if that's true, he should have stood up for me.
You gotta understand. You can't just stand up to the Godfather.
It's
You
true.
can't disrespect your superiors. I thought you would have learned that.
After everything we've been through, I don't think you have it in you to change, Dad.
No, it's cool. He has
Not
a...
now, not ever. I don't want my life to be defined by it anymore. I'll take the antidote, I'll get clean, but after all's said and done, I'm staying here in AC. I don't want to see any of you ever again. It's time I carved out my own path without being weighed down by all of your wrongs.
But I've shown you that I can change. I've shown you that I can do better. Look here, I got the antidote for you, sweetheart. Isn't that enough?
Dad, trust is something you've got to build up to and maintain. You've spent 2 decades showing me I can't trust you.
I mean, he did fake
It's not
to
like
him
one good
individually.
experience can undo all the broken promises. I'm sorry, but it's too late to salvage this.
Then we'll do things your way. We'll go back to the lab and talk to Jean. She'll fix you up. It'll give you time to think things through and maybe change your mind.
I don't think I will, Dad. I've already made up my mind.
Okay. That's number one list. As for Kraken, she sure can run, dude.
The sooner I've got that antidote, the sooner I can get as far away from him as possible. Let's just get this over with.
Okay, then. Okay. Coming. Jesus.
Oh, you're back. Did you get the sample? And, will there be any leftovers?
Fucking tweaker. See, that was straight from the source.
Just one moment. I need to engineer the antidote. Are you sure you want this, Abby? No more blood. Forever.
Put a sock in it, Jean.
Come on, June. Stop being an enabler.
All right. This should be good. Ready, Abby?
I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know. Not really.
Jesus.
Wait. I feel... the craving is dying down. It's not as intense.
Huh.
You should feel some immediate relief. But it'll take weeks for the symptoms to fade completely. It'll only get better from here on out. Not worse.
Thank you, Jean. I should be thanking you the most. Without you, I'd still be... I don't want to think about what might have happened to me.
Better stop using. That was a lot of work. I actually was hoping there would be some compensation in mind. I'll mention it. It's worth it to me to see you healthy again.
That means a lot to hear. I never considered that anyone cared about whether I lived or died.
Jesus. Come mind the fact
And I
you're...
guess some people do, even if it's not Dad's first priority.
Jesus,
You
he
got
fought a
this
devil
all
for you.
mixed up, Abby. Of course I want you to live. What do you think I came all the way back here for, huh? Why do you
Seriously.
think I gunned down the actual devil himself in the flesh, huh? I don't know what else I could possibly do to get through to you. Now, you ready to let go of all this and head home?
I already told you, Dad. I'm staying here. There's just too much to let go of. I need to get away from all of this and start fresh. I'm sorry, but this is goodbye.
Got to crap, Abby. You had your tantrum and it's time to move past this. Abby! God damn it! Well, that's that then. She's made up her mind. My wife and son ain't gonna be too happy about it. You're coming with me to break the news.
That's one more ride and just while I ride anyways.
Be grateful you can walk away from this. Maybe even learn something from it. Avoid making the same mistakes I did. Hey, I'm just some old guy, right? It's your life to fuck up as you please.
He's not wrong. Hey, Happy New Year's, Gun Bunny. I'm doing okay, just chilling. Texas got me a little bit under the weather, but I'm okay. Do you have any good New Year's? Do you have the day off?
Well, no need to roll out the red carpet for us, but we're back.
Is Abigail? Where is my daughter? Antonio?
She's not coming back, Evelyn.
Well, is she okay? What the hell happened?
Physically, Abby's fine. She got a cure. Mentally, the jury's out. She decided she wasn't interested in coming home.
This can't be. We were going
Very
to
nice. Say hi to your mom for me.
rebuild. Have a happy family again.
It's unexpected, but I guess I'm just glad to hear she's all right. Maybe she can find something better out there.
Hey, you. Final word?
Hopefully you'll go back to the Munis.
Use my time wisely, please.
Bet you think you're a regular gumshoe, eh?
Yeah.
Well, it's not a full party, but I still owe you my gratitude for prying my daughter from the devil's grasp. Much as I like spoiling her, Abby will make it on her own. I always knew she would.
Welcome to the Rose Room.
Too stubborn not to.
Yeah, no, I appreciate. Yeah, tell your mom that I'm doing okay. It's just Texas is difficult. Not a fan of the state. Trying to get out, but it's gonna take me a couple years to get out, unfortunately. Don't know if I'll probably try to go to Pennsylvania or North Carolina, but it's gonna take me a few years. My house kind of sucked the life out of me because Texas does a lot of shoddy construction. I walked into quite a mess. Are you all gonna be able to keep it together after I'm gone? I think Abby will have been happy here. You're right, Abby's gonna do great out there. I'm just gonna go with the first one first.
Who was? You mean to tell me we haven't been a glittering example of...
What the?
I actually have something I want to talk to you all about. This has been on my mind for a while.
You gonna be a Muni?
Ever since we came to Appalachia, I've missed working with the Munis. I don't know if I've ever actually had the chance to express it before. But that work, it meant a lot to me. Helping people, making a difference that doesn't just get washed away by the next problem. I'm not ready to leave it behind. I'm also going back to Atlantic City. I hope you can understand.
Every bird flies the nest, son. If this is your time, then so be it.
Oh, Vincenzo. You really are all grown up. I only hope we've spent enough time together that you won't forget me. Oh, but both my children gone? A mother left to languish in a cabin in the woods. I can hardly bear it.
Jesus, lady.
Hey, haven't you seen the fountain out front? In the realm of post-apocalyptic mountain living, it doesn't get much swankier than this.
Yeah, no shit.
Whew, it feels really weird to talk about myself.
Oh, you'll get better with practice. I certainly did.
Yeah, maybe a little too good. Don't you think, honey?
You know you love it.
Yeah, I love to leave
All
sooner,
right,
but it's
all
probably
right.
gonna be a
Family
couple
meeting's
years
over.
because
As for you,
if
those
one, I have
are
to rebuild the funds to
things we can
move,
do
which
in
costs
return for
thousands
your
of dollars to
assistance
move
with
cross
family
country,
matters. Maybe one of these days. we'll
and
even
two, I'm
have a
currently
happy
reskilling
hour
so I can
worth
get a
inviting
job
you to.
anywhere.
I'm still here. Don't worry.
Heard about the cryptids round here.
Abby may be gone,
Wendigos.
but at least she's safe.
Oh. Let's know more about you. Let's go to fin. Let's go research.
All right, I'll bite. What do you want to discuss?
Okay, your mother's quite the sordid past, making enemies with the showman.
You found out about that, huh? Well, you know her. Lucky she hasn't made enemies with everyone she's ever met. Still, I'm kind of glad she acted how she did. I wouldn't want her risking her life for some show. Probably the sanest thing she's done in her life.
Okay, how do you feel about how everything's shot and shoot?
Abby's safe, and that's the most important thing. Well, if not safe, at least she's not hooked on a lethal substance anymore. If she wants to go out into the world and live her own life, I don't have much choice but to trust her with that.
Yep.
As for my parents, well, I guess I understand why they've become such a mess. Not that I forgive them, especially Pop, all the problems that they've caused us and all of Atlantic City. Still, they're paying for their mistakes. Maybe with punishment will come repentance. I can only hope.
Hey, stop pulling the carpet, you little turd. Okay. I'd like to settle myself in this.
Sure. What's the topic?
Let's discuss your family.
There's a lot to unpack there. Shoot.
Okay, your mother's a piece of work. How do you feel about your sister Abby? How long have you known your father as a mob boss?
A mob boss? All my life. The architect of Devil's Blood? Yeah, that one's new to me. Look, you can forgive me for avoiding the topic before, but it's not one I'm fond of. I never liked my father's profession. I never agreed with his choices. I've only doubled down with the recent revelations. I thought his disease and our move to Appalachia, it might let us start over. Obviously, it didn't work out that way.
How do you feel about your sister Abby?
I don't blame her for leaving. We neglected her. Left her to an addiction that her own father spread through Atlantic City for no better reason than greed. I'll miss her. But it could be for the best that she took off. She can start a new life somewhere without us weighing her down. As long as she's kicked her devil's blood habit, I'm happy for her.
There's a chance you'll
I
live.
just want my sister safe. Wherever she is.
Okay. Okay, your mother's a piece of work.
Normally I'd sock you for insulting my mom, but I can't really argue the point. Look, she was a star in a past life. She's always had the spotlight on her and is used to being the center of attention. And that doesn't always attract the right kind of attention, as you've noticed. But she can't break the habit of bringing these...
Yep, sorry.
Can I get you anything? All right, I'll bite.
I was trying to
What do
turn
you
on
want
the
to discuss?
light. Can't do that in the...
You found out about that, huh?
It's okay. Too many dialogue.
Are
Okay,
these something to spill?
Okay, hold on. I need a light, because I can't see these folks.
No need to hold back. Tell me what's on your mind.
Do you mind if I ask about your family?
I hope this isn't some attempt at counseling. Our American dream didn't work out exactly as planned.
Neither has anybody
Sue
else.
me for it.
How do you and Antonio meet?
Oh. Well, he was an utter fool. Sat in the audience for one show and tried to book me at the Neapolitan's main stage. I told him casinos weren't my scene, but the money he offered... Now, you've no idea how many young gentlemen I had to fend off during those days. I mean, the flirtations, the roses, the breaches of privacy. Endless. But Antonio? That fool got me a private dressing room, bigger paychecks, free concessions all over the establishment, and he would hardly look my way. It wasn't his money I wanted. It was his independence, the authority and discipline he exuded. But he had no idea how to romance a woman. I soon had to take matters into my own hands, and the rest, as they say, is history.
So he got her a bunch of perks, and she's like, yes, I want to marry that guy because he gives me a ton of free shit. Okay, I need to set up. Vin does all the work around here.
Here we go. You help out with a few things, and now you think you're part of the family? You have no right to speak for Vincenzo. If my son has grievances, he can take them up with me personally. It's very frankly none of your business.
Bitch. Vin might think speaking up will only cause more trouble.
What in heaven's name would make him think that? I'm his mother. And besides, accepting critique is a crucial part of my job. Never mind the time I burned down the curtains at that awful theater. It's the owner's fault for dismissing my talent. And that phony news company, they deserve to have their electric lines cut. It was a service to the city. Oh, I see your point.
Yep.
All right.
From council, family is messy. I get it.
They say it's life's most difficult and most rewarding endeavor.
Fact.
They are most certainly right on the former. But I sometimes think about where I would be if I hadn't said yes. If I hadn't thrown caution to the wind. If I hadn't stuck around to raise little Vincenzo. And then Abigail. It feels like a string of reckless coincidences, but those were choices I made, choices I wanted. In the end, life is much more vibrant with them around, don't you think?
I like this lady. She's full of herself. Talk about something else.
Please. This was getting dangerously sentimental.
Oh, good lord. Okay. How's business?
Business? What business? So far, you're the only living thing that's walked in here without trying to kill us. Vincenzo thinks the venture was misguided. Folksy dive bars like the Wayward get more business in a place like this. Well, I say the audience doesn't know what it's missing. Give it time and advertisements, they'll come.
This cusp being what's been going around here.
Oh, if we must. Rehashing old news is so humdrum.
Let me see. How you doing after everything that happened?
It turned out as well as any tragedy could, wouldn't you say? No, maybe that's overdramatic. Little birds are destined to leave the nest. All any mother can hope for is that they fly out on strong wings. I know now that perhaps I could have done more to help her fly. I can't change the past, but if she ever comes back, I'll be here for her.
Oh, well, there's a little sense of humility. About that show we crashed in Atlantic City?
The show you crashed. I haven't forgotten how my chance at the spotlight was denied. Not that I need one anymore. It was childish to hold on to the past. When an act goes stale, you just put on a new one. These lifeless hills have potential yet. We may need to dig deep to find it.
I didn't know being a Karen was a talent. Apparently it is a talent. Remind me, what did you do to piss up the shaman? Okay, that I remember. She was doing a fake trapeze act, and then they caught that she had wires, so they want actual danger, not fake danger. But I'm just gonna go to the dialogue again.
If you must be reminded, the showman found out my act was fake. Fake in the sense that I had a lifeline attached. I wasn't going to fall to my death so the sadist in the audience could get off on the thrill. Give them the fantasy, certainly. That's what performance is about. What difference does it make to them if it's real, so long as they believe it is? The showmen disagree on that point.
This, that.
And so the hitmen were after Antonio all along.
That seems to be the verdict. I had no idea Antonio was the root of the blood trade. Too crafty for his own good to come a devil. Reminds me of the slick young gentleman I fell in love with. Against all rational insights, mind you. Perhaps we need a reminder of those days. A glass of wine by the fire, a perilous dance into the night. Maybe I can surprise him. Not that I need one anymore. It was childish to hold on to the past. When an act goes stale, you just put on a new one. These lifeless hills have potential yet. We may need to dig deep to find it. Very deep. Something new and exciting, I hope.
Let's talk about you.
Oh, my favorite topic. And yours too, I'm certain.
Jesus. You think pretty highly of yourself, don't you?
Oh, please. I'm in showbiz. The inflated confidence is tactical. Ever heard of a rock star who didn't act like they were God's gift to humankind? It's a persona. It makes people look up to them. Not to mention things are far more entertaining this way.
You know, she's kind of not wrong. When you really think about it, real people in real life, they are complete douches because they think they're all down in a bag of chips. I can think of a couple incredibly rich people that fit on that leaflet. How domestic life treating you?
Well, not so different from professional life, really. Same show, different venue. You play a role, manage conflicts, and try to decipher what people want from you. I've never been good at that part.
Okay. Aren't they completely different? You're way closer to your family. I hear your people can be really confusing. Even though, ever thought of just asking? Aren't they completely different? You're close to your family's friends.
Oh, yes. And that makes things even more delicate. Instead of working with someone's expectations for an hour, you're working with their expectations for their entire life. Their hopes and dreams. The pressure is paralyzing. You look away for one moment to retain your own sanity, and when you look back, everything's moved on without you.
Yep. Fun fact. What did you used to do in Atlantic City? She knew she was a performer, but I want to go to the dialogue tree.
I sang in lounges, mostly. Soon enough, exclusive ones. They started booking places for me rather than booking me for a place. I was on top of the world, biggest talent in the city. Then the war came. Priorities changed.
Yep.
The showman took advantage of the lawlessness, took advantage of people's primal ugliness, and stole everything from me. If I sound bitter, it's because I am. Maybe I could have survived the world dying with my optimism intact, but to watch my dreams die with it, that's the real injury. For those of us that survived.
She just can't let go of pre-war America. Just think about something.
I know I could be too much for some people. Your loss.
See you later.
I didn't bore you, did I? Maybe I'm losing my touch.
Yeah, she did bore me. Full of yourself, full of yourself.
Keep it
Okay, so
together.
real quick. Okay, get some food in me. That's scorpion steak. That sounds delicious. And Okay, tell you what the fuck did you
Go away. More like- I don't want it.
Nothing's ever simple.
get? Can't tell you.
If you need something, try Vin. He likes all that gooey stuff like helping and kindness.
Oh my god. It's about those lucrative profits I was promised for the blood.
Ah, look at you, you little loan shark. Chasing me up on my debts, I see. Well, prepare to be disappointed. It was a classic case of my eyes being bigger in my stomach, or rather, bigger than my wallet. Selling blood outside of AC yields no results. So yeah, neither of us is making a profit off this one. But that's how it goes sometimes.
It's okay. I rescued the girl and maybe had a venture. How you holding up?
How do you think I'm holding up? My own daughter just wrote me out of her life like an extra in a movie. And then you're gonna stand there all high and mighty and ask me how I'm doing? Like you don't know already? Like... Sorry, kid.
Caught dead serving that radioactive
Emotions get the best of me there. Not used to that. Just got a lot of regrets right now. Let's leave it at that.
Okay, dude. I know you're having a rough day. Let's talk about
Oh
balance.
boy, my favorite.
All right. 10 secs to take a break.
Don't you miss your old life?
Sure I do. Sure as the sun rises and falls, but life's always changing, kid. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worst. There's highs and lows. And right now, I'm stuck in a long low.
How would things be different with a normal
What's
family?
going on? What's happened in family with you done?
Chaos, probably. Not like I give a damn anymore. La Cosa Nostra. Fair. It was like La Mia Cosa all along, you understand? And now that they iced me out, I'm done. I don't care who takes the reins now. Concerta, Fabio, some other wise guy, doesn't matter. I hope it all burns. Q wouldn't have wanted this.
Once we could keep it together.
Okay. Are you still on the run?
Yes and no. I don't have any plans of heading back to AC. No, sir. I'm comfortable right here in Nowheresville. Technically, not on the run, but if I did show up in AC, you can bet Concerta or whoever bests her would put me down like a yellow dog behind a shed.
All right.
That's some other questions.
Oh, joy.
Does it feel to have all your faculties back?
Ha. Yeah, very funny. Did you learn that one at the boardwalk? If you're asking if it feels nice not to have to pretend anymore, yeah. Yeah, it does. Had to do a lot of research on dementia in order to properly mimic its symptoms. Just thinking about having it for real gives me the shakes.
Yep.
I'm not sure how much
Literally one of my deepest fears, especially after being a caregiver. A few personal questions.
And what might those be?
Okay. How did you fake senility?
Research, kid. A lot of it. I had to be a bit of a compelling actor as well. Of course, some people were eager to see me going, so accepting the infirmity of my mind was quite easy for them. It meant I'd be out of the picture, and they could have what was mine.
I said, are things with you and elephants?
I feel like a teenager again. Well, a teenager with crow's feet and frown lines. Sometimes it's easy to lose the spark in a marriage, you know? The passage of time, raising kids, living in a deadly, unforgiving wasteland. These things cause stress and drive people apart. But we're planning date nights again.
I wish just once we could keep it together.
Heard anything from
Do
Abby?
you really have to ask? No! I haven't heard anything from her. Next question.
any songwriters
Talk
around
about
here?
something.
What riveting dialogue awaits me now?
I gotta
Yeah,
go.
try not to get clipped.
Okay, you know what? I was not disappointed by that. That was great.
How would things be different with a normal family?
Okay. Sweet. Okay, so now that I've gone through the whole dialogue tree, first of all,
And no hope of us love.
I'm not doing dailies. So let's take down balance. Stranger
This,
Beard.
do that.
That's the daily recipes. Because I'm trying to finish out these quests right here. Notice a mystery. Complete daily ups for your map. Breaking radio silence.
Where is everybody?
Coming
Does no
down.
one
So I
want
only
to
have
drink
one in
in
my
these
main
godforsaken hills?
quest line.
To dance?
Something sentimental. Okay, this one requires a group of people. Treat your drop loot. I did drop my loot.
Nothing's
Unfortunately,
ever
that's why I'm no
so
longer fat. See? And they killed me. I lost a lot of my junk, fortunately, but it's okay.
Oh,
It's nothing I can't get
another
back.
broken nail.
Okay, so
I'm
that
not
leaves
cut
me
out for all
with
this manual labor.
forging a legend,
Alright.
safe to work.
10 secs to take a breather.
Okay, novice of mystery. Report prototypical problems. I've accepted the mission. The voice said you should listen to the mission brief for details. Okay, so that one was one from. So I'm gonna listen to that tape.
More like a dragon. I don't want this to
Voice. Okay.
The Mistress of Mystery is not a sniper. She is not the Silver Shroud, leaping into the fray with his silver submachine gun blazing. But she does carry a
It's a
pistol.
cannoli.
It is a tool, like any other, to be used when the situation requires it. The Mistress's iconic revolver was the voice of Set. It had a variety of powers.
Give it a second when I teleport. I always try to go back to the house. Don't like being in some
To
random
be frank,
spot.
it did whatever the writers needed it to do. I received more than a few letters about that. But for us, that variety is essential. We need tools capable of meeting any challenge. Your mission is to help expand our options. Kryptos has leads on a number of prototype weapons that were in development before the war. You will be assigned to retrieve one of them. Bring the plans to Frederick and see what he can make of it. He never fails to amaze me.
Okay, so let's see if we can get the Shroud of Mystery ones going. I definitely want to do the Boy Scouts one because that way the bigger backpack. Right now I'm still with a small backpack.
Tier level.
Which limits my
Dropping
carry
to catastrophic level. Rebooting. Complete. Oh.
Take care of this. I know I have to harvest all these vegetables. Jesus. So get glue, which is a pain in the ass. At least it's not as bad as Valheim. I mean, taking a fast travel here and set up some other stuff here. Valheim, you need to have like several places to set up your stuff. It's kind of a pain. Okay, so
It's always good to see you around, Fred.
hey, baby.
It's changed so much,
How's my squeeze doing?
so quickly.
My second squeeze, because he's my second partner in this game. Yeah, Fallout 4 it was McCready. I like McCready. I think his story was kind of sad, but yeah. The space lady was kind of cool, but he was kind of whiny. He at least sends me missions where I can go and get weapons and get about 700 a pop per weapon. So, yeah. This, I'll also do this. Go here, scrap items. I don't need that. Okay. Oh, I had a final word on me? Okay, so now, let's go crafting real quick. This is what killed me the last couple of days. I was trying to get all these, gifts. Okay. This has been an extensive problem. And I know I need to get more adhesive to fix my guns, but something takes care of that. And I just got some. There we go. This makes you fat. A ton of stuff. Get any plants from that? See, that's what's making me very heavy. That's 60 pounds of weight that I got shit off. Let's see somebody. Me? Me? So. I like keeping that. I'll be able to sell it, but somewhere out there, like some. I think I just also got another plan. Yep, there's a plan. This is the management in this game is just so crazy. Yep. Okay. So that takes care of that. Okay, I'm fat again. Let's make sure scrap items, weapons, armor, apparel. Okay, so pretty much all that I got left at this point is just do my basic management stuff. Then I gotta prepare some food here in a little bit. That's how I make my money. Just selling ammunition. Bolts. Harpoons. Shotgun harpoon, fusion core, gamma round, shotgun shells. Trust me, people buy ammo. Okay, plasma cartridge. Got 2 missiles on me. Gamma round. Sure about I did post gamma rounds. See, somebody buys it. The only one I keep is like alien blaster round because it's so hard to come by. If I need to carry it, I won't carry it. Fuel. Okay, fuel can go. That's why I do this on the ground because it don't disturb anybody trying to shop upstairs. Meow, meow, meow. Fusion core. Yeah, but I've added a couple things to this place. Let's see, I have more heads on the wall, more art. I now have 4 shelves. These are my repeats. These are my first editions. I need to go back and resort this so they're in alphabetical order. As far as I know, I think I got pretty much almost all of them. Yeah, but it's not bad. It's getting there. It's getting there. I do have a Santa Claus that I need to put up, so I'm gonna do that real quick. Assuming I have enough plastic to do so. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Cat's looking at me. Yeah, but what I do is when I do cooking, and then I want to work on some Astro Cat stuff. I'm way overdue. At least just for the New Year's. I just haven't had a lot of energy. Like the weather here has been so wild. It goes from like 30 to 80, and then on top of that we have a lot of pollen, and that has been wrecking me in ways that I cannot describe. Did I get a new plushie? I did get a new plushie. Oh, awesome! I'm gonna turn this into my plushie. So I can recover from my house bleeding me dry, because fuck Texas. And yeah, so if you're not seeing me consistent schedules, because I'm adjusting to the secondary job that I have right now on top of the stuff. So the good part is I did finish Alien Writer. I just had to go through it today and check some of the pages for consistencies. And once that's done, then I can pass it to a letter, and then the hard part comes in the copyright, followed by trying to push it out to for printing, which that's going to be the last part. But that's going to be probably a couple months from now. But the worst part's done, which is finishing the books. Took me 20 years, but hey, it's better than nothing. So, but anyway, talk to you later, man. You have a great New Year's. Y'all take care, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.